What's up, everybody? This is the Bubbies Podcast, episode whatever the fuck. This is the Bubbies Podcast. This is your chubby Bubby Kelly. This is your hubby Bubby Zach. This is the Bubbies Podcast. I think we're on episode 5, but I might be mistaken, and it might be episode 6. Doesn't matter. Don't remember. It's 5. Going with my bubs. How was your weekend, brother?
My weekend was good, dude. Can't complain. Honestly, I don't remember. Just like last time, I don't fucking remember what I did.
You don't remember what you did yesterday?
Not at this moment, no.
Dude, you're having early onset, like Alzheimer's.
I got Alzheimer's, dude.
Yeah.
It's my family. How was your weekend?
It was good, man. Friday, just chill, just hung out, played some video games with a couple of our friends in the Discord.
Okay.
Yesterday I recorded a vlog, which turned out quite well. I'm almost done editing it. I just got to add the right music, and then I'm done, and then I got to upload it. So just kind of find
right music's always the hardest part, right?
Yeah. I found this song. So I'm using all of, like I said before, I think I've told you that I'm using all of Harris Heller's string beats songs because they're copyright free.
Do I look hella orange on your screen right now?
No, you look perfectly white balanced.
Really?
Yeah. No, seriously. I'm not even joking.
Okay, because on the window that I'm getting on my monitor, it looked like everything's hella dark. It's
no, I mean it's a little
black. My face is black right here.
Yeah, you got a shadow. You got a shadow on that side of your face, but I mean you don't look you don't look orange.
Sorry to interrupt the podcast. I just had to, fix my lighting situation over here.
That's how we do it on the Bubby Podcast. We do technical difficulties live. We fix everything live in the moment. We don't do it beforehand. We do it during.
Yeah, dude.
Guess what? We don't give a fuck.
We practice that shit on a daily basis, Right. We're like tactical masters in terms of fixing our technical difficulties.
Yes, sir.
Other times I'm, fumbling.
Yeah, goofing it more than not. But yeah, so I'm using all this music. I picked this song that I really liked, but when playing it over the video, I like it, but there's this thing in the song where there's this like clicking noise in the song that I didn't realize it was there until after watching like the final cut or like the first like finished rough draft of it. So I just gotta redo the music and pick a different song because it has this weird, whoever made the beat like sampled some like weird clicking noise, and it's super annoying.
I wonder if it was like a metronome or whatever.
Yeah, it almost sounds like a metronome, and the song fucking goes hard. The beat goes hard. It has a lot of like 808 bass in it. So it's a bummer that I can't use that song because that clicking noise is just too distracting from everything else.
I'm pretty sure you should be able to remove that. Can you download the file since it's like royalty free, and then you could bring it into a like sound software? Because a lot of people will separate. A lot of artists when they upload stuff to those websites,
they'll chop it all up.
Yeah, they keep the audio files separated, like the different instruments and effects or whatever.
Yeah. No, I mean that's just too much work, man. I'm not gonna fucking do all that. I'm just gonna
You just spent 6 hours editing your last YouTube video.
Yeah, I know, but I just don't want to spend like another hour trying to figure that out. I'll just pick a different song, man. There's I have over 100 different songs of his that I can choose from. I already had a few other. I had notes on my phone of a few other songs that I liked to put on the video. So I'll just choose one of those other songs. I usually go through and I'll listen to like majority of the tracks, and then I'll just whatever one I like, I'll pick it, I'll write it down, and then I'll have like 3 to 5.
Do you have a vibe thought out, like when you're shooting, or do you ever like imagine one, like, oh, this scene right now or the shit that I'm shooting, like, do you think of music you could use?
Sometimes it comes to me as I'm shooting, or even before I do the vlog, even before I even start shooting, like the day before, I'm already have a track in mind. Like when I did the Pride vlog, I used a Japanese 80s pop song that I got copyright claimed, but whatever. I'm not making any money off of it anyways.
I got copyright claimed on a video that I uploaded the other day, but it didn't. It's not even public. It's like I had it private right away, and I only sent the link to the video to some people. So yeah, I thought that was pretty funny. It was like copyright.
What video was
claim.
that? You didn't send
They
me no
said,
link.
because you weren't included in the group, bro.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. No, it was
Okay.
when I was up in Tahoe for my now brother-in-law's bachelor party. We took a sailing trip. Someone had planned like a sailing, like a booze cruise is what they called it.
Yeah.
And yeah, I took some video of it, and then I played a song that I mixed it in with the video that I sent these guys that were all on the boat. But I'll send it to you though, because I think you would like it. I think it's kind of funny. You probably know the song too.
Okay, yeah, dude. Send me that shit, bro. As long as it's not,
Dude.
anything too personal or whatever.
No, it's good.
Okay, cool. Yeah, because yeah, I use like this there's a huge influence now, or like huge resurgence now, of Japanese 80s city pop in like with the modern culture now. And I've been listening to it for maybe a few years now. I remember when I went to Japan in 2019, I was playing nothing but Japanese 80s city pop as we're driving through the hills of like Mount Fuji and stuff, and like all these cool like passes.
City pop. I gotta look that up.
Yeah, there's a bunch of cool. There's a really bunch of cool, but they claim they didn't give me a copyright strike, which is great because you definitely don't want that. Yeah. But they claim the video. I mean, it doesn't matter. It's the my
said,
video.
Like, as long as they said they're gonna put ads on it, or as long as they can put ads on your video or some shit, I guess.
Yeah, as long as they can make money off of somehow. I don't give a fuck. I'm not a YouTube partner. I don't have enough subscribers, and I'm not making any money anyway, so I don't even give a shit.
I'm gonna use the shit, bro.
Yeah, to what you're saying though, to your question, yeah, sometimes I already have a song like in my head before I even start filming, or during when I'm filming a scene. I already have like a song in my head, but my last video and this video, I didn't really have a song in my head, because I mean I'll have like I like for this video I had like an idea of maybe doing like a 50s like love ballad like song from like a French singer where it's all in French. But like I just don't want to get copyright claimed again. I don't want to just keep getting copyright claims on my shit. Even though I'm not making any money, I just don't want that on my channel. So I'm just sticking with string beats for now. So, and I don't really know any of the music. I only hear, the only time I know the music is when I'm listening to it in the moment. So I don't really have a vibe for it until I get into the editing.
Right. There's a good platform you should look at called Artlist. There's a bunch of artists that put their music on there. Like there's thousands of songs and shit. It's not very expensive. It's subscription based, but they have a lot of like different genres and a lot of like a big selection. And the interface is like clean and easy to use. It's
all copyright free music you can download.
Yeah, and
cool.
I think every track on there too, if you did want to go into the audio shit and tweak things like remove the fucking metronome from your last song, you could do it like easily. But yeah, it's cool. You should look into it.
Yeah, I'll definitely check that out because yeah, I'm gonna need more music eventually. I just have like a bunch of lo-fi beats and hi-fi beats from Harris Heller's fucking stream beat stuff.
Okay. So, I'm sure they're good though. I mean, that guy makes
they're good. I have like probably over 100 tracks that I downloaded for free that I can just pick from and have no fucking problems with, and I can just use without editing, without any problems, which is nice. So I can just upload a video and not even think about it.
Nice. What you sipping on right there, bro?
Oh, there's this cocktail that Catherine made.
Nice. What's it called?
Let me light it up a little bit.
It looks fruity.
Yeah. So Catherine today made some simple syrup.
They can't see shit, bro.
You can't see shit?
I'm just kidding.
It's red. Anyways, red. Catherine made some simple syrup out of blackberries, and she also made some simple syrup out of peaches. So we, this is some gin, tonic water with some simple syrup, blackberry simple syrup, which gives it the color, with lemon and some ice. It's a cool little nice drink,
Okay.
Refreshing.
Sounds good. I've only got
water. Good old fashioned Wawa.
Good old Wawa, bro.
Good old Wawa. But yeah, man.
I was trying to teach my daughter Wawa, and Alyssa heard me, and she was like, why are you why are you telling her to say it like that? She was like, say water. So I was like, a funny thing is, so you know how we were signing or teaching her like sign before trying to get her like to communicate via speech.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we would always say like all done, like asking her like, are you all done, like at the end of meal times?
Mm-hmm.
And like all done is like, both hands. And when we would say it like all done, we would be like all done. And so now like when Brielle is like learning how to say things, shit, I keep saying their names, what the hell.
Who gives a shit, bro? You're not using any last names.
Yeah, that's true. Freaking shit, what was I going with? Oh yeah. So yeah, now when we're teaching, like now we are communicating more and like want her to talk more. It was even like a recommendation, like around this time, that's when you should do it. And so now, like when she's saying things, she'll say it in that same tune. Like if it's water, if it's like more food, or
So say wah wah. I said like all
yeah,
done.
like everything is both like two syllables and like the different notes. It's
Yeah, yeah.
hilarious.
That's
But
cool, man.
yeah, I don't know how I went off on that tangent. You said something that made me think about that.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I thought we're talking about alcohol.
Oh yeah,
Talking
alcohol,
about
water.
water,
Oh yeah, I'm
water,
drinking
water,
Wawa, bro. Got
Wawa,
that
dude.
Wawa,
We
but I
got the
don't have that. I
Wawa.
don't have that tang tang in it
Listen,
though.
Yeah, I know.
I
Well,
need some tang tang with my Wawa.
yeah, I need a little tang tang with your Wawa. That's some Wawa on your Baba. Yeah, man. But over this weekend's been good for me, man. It's been fun. It's been eventful. It's been productive. I got a fucking new mouse.
There you go.
The Shroud G303 fucking Shroud edition. Fucking suck me. So it's a little good.
The
It's a little
Suck Me
gay.
edition?
Yeah, it's a suck me edition. Shroud suck me edition. It's good. You just get sucked by it. It has a little vacuum that you can put on your penis and it sucks you up.
Is there like like variable settings, like high and low?
Yeah, you can do all that. You can
High
do all the
speed, low speed?
variable. Yeah, you can go connect it with like the Logitech app on the thing and change the fucking DPI and all that bullshit. It's cool. It feels
Damn.
really, really, honestly, it feels really
That
nice in the palm of my hand.
DPI though. Looks good, dude.
Yeah, it feels really nice in the palm of my hand. So I like it. I dig it.
I just used the Logitech one. Is the same. I had the same mouse for like 7 years, and then I broke it. Or actually, I just wanted to clean up the desk a little bit, even though it's dirty again. But I wanted to get rid of like all the cords and wires, so I just bought the same version, just the Bluetooth one, the little G-Force. I don't even know, Logitech G502.
Yeah, it's like one of their gaming mouses.
I know it's popular.
Oh, what I want to go into. That reminds me, now that we're talking about mouse and we're talking about gaming, you never told me how good Insurgency Sandstorm was, because I just bought it because it's on sale and that game is fucking awesome. It is like Call of Duty mixed with Squad, mixed with CSGO, mixed with other first-person shooting games.
I didn't tell you all
Rainbow
those
Six
things.
Vegas, Rainbow Six Vegas.
I told you to get it.
Well, you just didn't tell me like why it's good. You told me you told me you liked it. You said you like playing Insurgency Sandstorm. You didn't tell me why I think I like it.
When we were playing the Mill Sims, when we were playing Squad and we were playing Hell Let Loose, I said, okay, now think of Insurgency as this kind of like.
You didn't say that.
The realism mixed with Call of Duty and like small version Battlefield.
I do like it. Yeah, it is kind of like that. It reminds me a lot of like Rainbow Six Vegas.
Yeah, maybe
where like you could put on different like armor, like heavier armor, and have like a heavier grip load, but it like slows you down and makes your footsteps louder. You know,
there's also limitations to the amount of like there's classes. It's class based, but there's limitations on how many people on a team can be a specific class.
Right.
So, no, it's fucking legit. Shit, I'm
it's
down
a
to play.
legit ass game, dude. That game's so fucking fun.
Let me know when we want to play. I might have some time later or later this week. I might be. I had, all the family stuff's like done and everyone's leaving town now.
Nice. Good job. You survived.
Oh, I survived, man. It was a lot.
Dude, have you seen how much GPUs are going for now?
Yep.
They're
I've
selling for less than MRP
really-
now because they're overstocked. Everyone's overstocked with GPU, so then now they're all on sale for stupid fucking cheap.
Yeah.
David just bought one. David, I was gonna say his last name, but you know who David. David in our Discord. He just bought a 3080 Ti because it was only like $1,100 or $1,000.
Yeah, I was talking to my sister. She got a 30. I think she's had one for a while. I don't know how much she spent on it, but she's got a 3070 in her PC right now, and then she was like, "Hey, maybe I'll just give you the 3070," and I was like, no, like, no, just sell it. But shit, if you want to, I'm not. If you don't want to sell it and you just want to give it to me, like, I'm not gonna say no.
Yeah, dude, I was like, hey, little sis, give it.
But yeah, I mean, I might even tell her if you do that, if you do give it to me, I might just sell it with my 2060 and then just pick up like a 3090 or something.
Yeah, I mean, weigh it out. Weigh out your options. Dude, you don't even need a 3090. Just get a 3080.
How do I look on camera, bro?
Anyways, you just need a 30. You just need a 3080, dude.
I look fat.
No, you don't look fat. You always look muscular, like you have
your entire fucking
life because you're blessed. I know, but you're like one of those people that are just blessed with like decent genes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got some good genetics.
Yeah, you got some good genetics, man.
I have some other theories too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I won't go into those right now.
Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, you barely even you gained a little bit of weight since you became a dad. I can see that, but you're still like
I've lost some body fat though. I did go up, but the last like month and a half I've been losing weight.
Really? So insane. I mean,
but not like a bad amount, and it's not due to stress. Not due to stress. What's not helping? Alcohol?
Oh yeah, the alcohol. And I just ate I ate 2 chicken sandwiches before I came on the podcast.
2 chickens? Damn, bro.
Yeah. Well, we made them at the house. We didn't order out. We made them, so they're small. They're like kind of like sliders.
Yeah.
But nice. I had 2 of them with some fries.
I just snacked on some junk food today, but not a lot. I don't eat in the mornings typically, and then I snacked on some chips. I was watching some fights, and yeah, and then I cooked some food. I ate some rice and some watermelon, but just like I was just snacking. I was like around the shit. I haven't actually sat down and had a meal yet.
Yeah,
but I'll probably do that later tonight.
You should.
I've been eating late at night lately, and it actually hasn't been bothering me. It used to bother me like a lot.
Yeah.
And I don't eat a huge amount either. Like,
yeah, I gotta start weighing out my food and having like just proportional sizes. I'm gonna start having I know how to like do all that stuff now, so I should start getting back into it.
Yeah, I mean, we both know. Well,
I gotta go back to the gym. It's been like an entire month since I've been at the gym too.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I thought you've been going.
I've just been busy as fuck, dude. During the weekdays, I'm doing something or handling something after work, and it's just like it's just been kind of draining. And I also been working a lot too. I've been pulling like almost 10 hours every day at work. So
okay, yeah, dude, I know the feeling.
Yeah, so
that's how I felt too this last week. So we know it ain't easy out there.
Yeah, I mean, like sometimes I'll granted like when it comes time, I like to go to the gym at 9 o'clock. So around that time, I'm not really doing too much. Sometimes I am, but there's been a couple of days where I'm just fucking drained. I'm like, I don't feel like going to the goddamn gym right now. Like, but some days we're either recording a podcast, so I can't go, or someone came over, or we got to go over. Like, there's been a lot of birthdays this last couple of weeks of our friends, and like going out to like birthday dinners with like our friends in San Francisco. So it's just been a fucking
social obligations, dude.
Yeah, Jesus.
That's part of being married, part of being in a relationship, and being people that like to socialize. And you got to plan around a lot of different.
Yeah, but this week should be fine. This week I'm gonna get back to the gym starting tomorrow. I'm gonna go back to the gym and just because I don't have any plans throughout the week, so there's no excuse for me not to go to the gym.
There you go.
So
like it. Yo, did you hear about that guy that or not guy? I mean, he's a guy.
Marine that fucking stabbed his pregnant wife. That guy?
No, I didn't hear. What is that about? When did
Catherine
that
wanted me to
happen?
ask what you thought of that because your past with stabbing pregnant women.
When did that happen?
Just the other day, some Marine like had like a mental breakdown or something, and he stabbed his pregnant wife to death.
In California?
I think he was in Florida.
Pendleton?
No, I don't know if it was on base. I don't have all the information. I'll get back to you on that. But yeah,
Oh
you wanted
my
me to ask what you think, and
goodness.
I was like, I mean, he was a Marine. Doesn't mean
I
he's,
mean, no,
he
I
knows
mean,
it's bad. It's not good. He's not gonna like stick up for just because he's a Marine. He ain't gonna stick up for him.
I wonder if is he like claiming innocent or like insanity or
I
what
don't
the
know.
hell?
Maybe he wanted to have an
Bro,
abortion.
that's unfortunate. That's really sad.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty fucked up. The fact that even someone can do something like that is pretty gnarly. But what
Yeah.
were you gonna say? Why I rudely interrupted you with some
Oh,
crazy
I was
news?
gonna say, did you hear about the 22-year-old kid who stopped that shooter in the mall?
No, that's cool though.
There was yeah, this guy had fucking brought he was like a young kid. I think the kid was like 19 or 20. Maybe he was in his 20s, early 20s. Um brings a backpack full of ammo, and I think he had like a rifle or multiple rifles, and goes into the mall, goes into the bathroom, sets up the kit, and then walks out and starts shooting people. And I guess he was shooting for like 2 minutes, and I think like 4 or 5 people supposedly only got injured. I don't know all the details. I haven't checked it out, but when the kid started shooting, or there was this 22-year-old there who was concealed carrying, and his girlfriend was with him, and his girlfriend was studying to be a nurse, or is studying to be a nurse. And I guess all the people that got shot, she was like helping and rendering aid to them. And
Mm-hmm.
then, but this fool pulls out his gun and puts 10 rounds in, or 8 out of 10 rounds in 15 seconds from 40 yards away. And like a lot of people probably don't understand that, but it's like
That's a
40 yards is hella
that's
far with
far
a
with a
pistol.
pistol. Yeah, with a pistol, that's pretty far. That's
And
also pretty accurate too. Hopefully, he didn't hit
it's
anybody else with those
fast,
rounds
yeah.
he missed.
No, he missed 2. They supposedly they didn't hit anybody else, but I think a lot of people were cleared out by that
That's
point.
also dangerous. Just because he was, just because he
Yeah,
was
but
doing a
he
heroic
stopped him
act, it's
from
still
for two
it could still
minutes.
be
Think about
dangerous.
it. Yeah, but
It could have been worse. Yeah, it could have
could have
been
been
worse. I get.
10 times. Like,
Yeah, I get what
dude,
you're
two
saying.
minutes. There's like fucking a shitload of people in the mall,
And
supposedly.
what we've seen from the last shooting, public shooting, cops ain't gonna do shit because they're all fucking pussies. But
Well, that's not true. But the Uvalde, that police department, yeah, they fucked up big time. I watched
I
a.
know what I think.
You
No, I
do. How
think
much
they
do you know?
probably.
How much do you know about it? How much have you looked into that?
I mean, I guess know more than the average person. I didn't do a deep dive into it. I mean, I did a dive. When it
Dude,
first.
they fucked up. But
Yeah, I know they fucked. I mean, I've seen footage of them like checking their phone and shit, just like in the hallway waiting, not doing anything. Like
no,
I've seen like
that officer had his wife in the classroom, and he was looking at his phone because he was texting her. She died. She
because he
bled
didn't do
out.
anything.
She bled out for potentially from 45 minutes up to an hour and 10 minutes. And that fool didn't
Do anything.
go like,
Yeah, he's a pussy.
what?
I
But
mean,
I'm sure he
look, I
doesn't feel
get.
good about it. Like, that's
Yeah,
messed up.
yeah.
But the
I
whole
mean,
point,
I can't say
he
much. I don't
fucked
know
up
what I
on
would do in
so
that
many different
situation.
levels. It's unbelievable.
Yeah,
But
it's
anybody
unreal.
who says like, oh yeah, like if you have that view, like, oh yeah, all cops are pussies, like they're not gonna do shit. That's like, a very few.
Yeah, it's a
Look
very
at how
general.
many shooters have been
I'm being
stopped.
facetious and I'm
Yeah,
just
of course
being
you are.
general. But yeah. No, look. Yeah, I also probably how do you pronounce the town? Uvalde?
Uvalde or something,
Uvalde?
Uvalde,
Yeah. They're
Texas.
probably a town that probably doesn't have much crime, I would assume, because you would think
Maybe.
like in New York, probably most cops would be amped to fucking do something, or like in a major metropolitan city where like crime's like through the roof. And they're probably quicker to act. But like, if the worst
Dude,
thing that happens in
you're
your
right,
town is a
but
cat gets stuck in the fucking tree,
yeah,
and you and you don't know how to do it like proceed like appropriately, then you're probably just like
Well, it's the
shitting your
training.
pants, dude. Yeah, you're just shitting
Yeah,
your
they don't get
pants because
enough
you never
training,
like
not enough
you never
experience.
yeah, you've only have pulled someone over for traffic light tickets, you know?
Dude, did you know it wasn't even the police department that took the shooter out? Literally border BORTAC, which is like their border patrol agents.
Uh-huh.
They're not even like supposed to be there, but they heard the call for
I heard a
support
Mexican kid was
and they
shooting up at
came.
school.
And supposedly, you know what the most fucked up thing about it is that those guys, when they got there, they sat in the hallway with where the police had set up, because the police department said it went from like the way they reacted to that situation was as if it was a boarded up shooter, or like a shooter who's like got an area in like locked down and not letting anybody in, but doesn't have like hostages or isn't still shooting. This fool was still shooting like multiple like 45 minutes in from the first shot. So, and they were already barricaded around him, but
That's
it's an active
crazy.
shooting. The way police departments are supposed to react to active shootings is there's no stopping, there's no planning, there's no, you go in and you stop him from continuing to kill
To
people.
kill people,
That's
yeah.
their duty as police officers, and
Yeah.
they didn't do it.
Yeah.
But this BORTAC thing, or a BORTAC group, they show up and they don't even know, nobody told
They don't
them
have
that
any
there was
like
still
info.
kids in the classroom with the guy. So they're sitting there, they didn't get briefed supposedly
Mhm.
by the police department, and they're like, okay, like, you guys are going to tear gas them or what? Finally, like 3 guys go up to the room. One guy gets stopped because like there was bullets coming at him. But yeah, the kid fucking, yeah, and they took him out. 3 guys with 1 shield. There was a point where there was 17 cops in the hallway with 3 ballistic shields, multiple carbines, full kits, and they
Yeah.
didn't go in.
Do
They could have
anything.
stopped him so much sooner, dude. It's so bad.
Yeah,
So
it's
bad.
really bad, dude. It's really bad. And you just think about like how that is like
So
cops just they're not the greatest people, man. You see all these like wrongful shootings and all these unarmed people getting killed by cops, and then you also see on the other spectrum cops also not doing
yeah,
anything.
there's bad people in everything. There's definitely bad cops. I believe the majority of cops are good at their job and that would have actually run into that classroom, because it
Mm,
happens. It does happen often. Like, you do see
I
cops
wouldn't say
do that shit.
majority,
Most of
but I
them,
would say yeah, there's room
definitely.
to say not all cops are like that, right? I
Oh
mean,
yeah,
look at
the
the
fucking
cops. Let me look. Obviously,
ACAB movement. Yeah, you guys are
also, but like
smart.
look at the cops that like shoot unarmed people. You know, those guys would have jumped in there first. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
Oh yeah,
the
dude. The
other
amount
cops
of
that are
parents. That's the other thing. The amount of parents that were willing to run into the school and like save their kids. They're getting stopped
yeah.
by
Wouldn't you?
police officers, security out there. Yeah, no, I mean that's like, yeah, it's just bad. Sorry, that situation's just shitty. Thinking
Yeah, it's
about
such
it
a
makes me
shitty.
pissed off.
It's a shitty situation all around from all perspectives, right?
Yeah,
From the person owning the gun and shooting up a kid, shooting up a school, to the fucking cops that didn't do anything.
yeah. It is
It's just
interesting though
all
how many
around. It's
people
just
don't
all
know
around
like other
frustrating, and
details.
it's all around shitty. It's like there's no like good like no. There's only I guess the only silver lining is the guy that was doing the shooting died, right?
Yeah,
Like that's the only
exactly.
good part about it. So
Well, and you know, the kids, some kids that were in the
yeah, some
classroom
kids
did
made it out
survive,
safe. Yeah, some people survived, so it
you
wasn't a
know,
total
but
loss.
shit.
But yeah, it's
But
crazy, crazy.
anybody that watches mainstream shit, or you hear these stories and then you fucking go on Twitter and you post shit about whatever, make sure you actually like look into the stories that you're reading and decide to like spew about. You know what I mean? It's like, make sure you have all the facts
Nah,
and
it's headlines only, baby. We just read headlines and we talk about our podcast like we
damn.
know what we're talking about.
Yeah, that's what we do. That's how we get educated.
That's how we get down,
College?
dude. No one
Are
fucking
you kidding
reads,
me?
bro.
College?
Who the fuck reads, dude?
You know,
I'll watch a YouTube video, but I won't read, dude.
if I was in college, dude, I'd be in so much debt and I would have a lot of crypto,
Yeah.
you know,
I get you.
broke and broke twice.
I'm broke and broke again.
Yeah, and you know, learning, spending a lot of money on learning something that I could easily learn from you know, the internet.
Right.
Unless you're a doctor, you know, or going to medical school, you know, good on you.
Yeah. Unless you're
Keep
actually
doing what
doing
you're
something.
doing.
Right. We need people like you when the apocalypse comes. The pending apocalypse. But yeah, man. So you don't know what you did yesterday? You really don't know what you did? Now you've
Yesterday
gone.
was Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Sunday, we did. Oh yeah, I went on.
No,
We took a
yesterday
nice.
wasn't Sunday. Yesterday was Saturday.
Oh, today's Sunday.
Today's
Damn,
Sunday.
I'm all turned around. Saturday, I'm almost positive. I went on took a nice family walk, got some smoothies
What'd
at
you do
this
last
place.
night?
What was I doing?
You went to dinner. I remember I hit you up last night to play video games. You're like, I
Oh,
can't, bro. I was like, you're fucking spending time with your family, you fucking loser.
damn, was that last night?
That was literally last night, dude.
No, not that. I'm thinking what my brain is saying I did yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, wait a second.
Okay, you went on a
Was
family
that
walk.
actually last night or was that 2 nights ago? Um I think we went on a family walk and we got some smoothies and then I took the dog, had the baby in the stroller. And then got back home. This was like later on in the afternoon though. I don't even know what we did in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Um yeah, dude, I know I'm drawing a blank.
Jesus
That's so
Christ,
bad,
that
huh?
is so bad, dude. You don't even smoke weed like that. Like it's not like a short term memory loss thing.
Oh no, it might be though.
That
I
memory's
think
gone,
that could
dude.
have something to do with it. I did smoke a little bit of weed
I
earlier.
mean, I smoked weed yesterday. I smoked weed before the podcast, and I know exactly everything I did yesterday. I know everything I
Yeah.
did Friday. I know almost everything I did from
It
today, from last week.
yeah, I don't know. It could be like it could be like a lack of good quality sleep.
Or maybe you just like checked out all the time. You
No, I'm
know,
not
you're just
definitely not.
constantly going through life, checked
I
out in
think
your
it's
family, checked out at your job.
I genuinely do think it's because the weed because I like my memory's bad, but it's typically with like older memory. Well, no,
Right.
short term.
Oh,
No, that's not true. Short term memory stuff too, but not to this degree.
yeah.
Like because it happened on one of our other podcasts, and I had smoked, and don't get me wrong, like I am like tired and exhausted. Like throughout the week, I got a lot of stuff going on, but yeah, my recall is usually a little better than that. But yeah, I don't know. That's one thing I hate about I hate about weed, and I don't know if I'm gonna keep smoking as much as I do because I don't want to be. I mean, it doesn't like it's like the memory effects. They don't stay. Like after after I've come down and like a couple days have gone or less. My
Mm-hmm.
memory's back to normal, but
Right.
my baseline's not very great either. So
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
I'm picking up
I'm
what you're putting
rambling.
down. I'm
I'm
picking up what
rambling.
you're putting down. I get it. Yeah, all this weed talk makes me want to fucking hit the bong right now, dude. Just for our
Hit it,
fucking
bro.
our watchers and listeners, dude.
Hit it.
I know I gotta hit it.
Yo, how's my room look? Looks all right.
It looks nice. Yeah. What's
Yeah, the
you got the blue
angle, the
light in the
camera.
background. You got a little light on the floor by your door. The whatever the background looks not as dirty as it usually does. Looks like you
Yeah, it's
cleaned the
because I got
room.
the camera facing the other
Mm,
side of the room now.
yeah, I think that's a lot better angle for you. And also that angle, your right side. That's your right side, right? Yeah, that's your good side.
Oh, this is my left side, but
Yeah.
thanks,
No,
Bubs.
your right side. I'm talking about.
Oh, my face?
Yeah. That's your good side. That's definitely your good side because the other side can use some
That's
work.
my good
Oh my
side.
god, don't show it. Uh, I'm just kidding. You're very lovely. But yeah, man. Well, I know weed sucks to a certain degree.
It's a
I just
love-hate relationship with me, man.
it is for me too. It is. I enjoy weed until it starts giving me panic attacks, and then I'll stop for like 4 to 6 months, and then I'll start
Mhm.
again, and
Yeah.
then I'll just do it till I don't like it, and then I'll stop for a while, then I'll start again because I do like the feelings of being high. I just hate getting anxiety and fucking freaking out and contemplating every single life decision I've ever made for like, at 30 minutes to an hour because I'm high.
That shit happens to me too, bro.
Yeah. So
Sometimes.
when it
But
starts becoming like a 50-50, where like I smoke and it's like a gamble, it's like Russian roulette where am I going to have a good time or I'm going to have anxiety? That's when I stop.
Yeah, no thanks. That's funny because I don't hear a lot of people talk about weed giving them anxiety. A lot of people will say, "Oh no, weed helps me with my anxiety." And it's
It's
like
the exact opposite for me.
I've never had a panic attack from weed, or I've never gotten like super paranoid or
Yeah, people use it to
But
like
I'm
escape their problems.
dude, some of my worst experiences like that I can remember have been under like with weed, and it's a combination of like the situation I was in and then also the panic attack.
Right.
Like it's just like whoa,
bad juju.
it's like traumatizing almost. It's like lightweight traumatizing.
Yeah. Last time Catherine and I had some edibles, we were on the bed over here and we were just like fucking super anxiety ridden. And I looked at her, I was like, hey, do I look as anxious as I feel? And she goes, yeah.
Dang.
She's like, you look terrible. You look like you're about to cry right now. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, I feel like I'm about to cry right now. Dude, it's fucking horrible. That's also why I don't do edibles, because even like 5 milligrams will just send me over the edge, dude, because it's just like a different way of consuming it, rather than smoking it. Like I can smoke I think compare almost like a whole joint to myself. I can get maybe halfway or 3/4 away of a joint by myself and be pretty high, but manageable. If I eat an edible like 5 to 10 milligrams, I'm fucking soaring.
Yeah, I haven't really messed with edibles a whole lot, especially lately. So, but I do remember some experiences I've had, and it definitely, the messed up thing is the first experience was bizarre because I like fell asleep and then I ate it was a lot, like a high dosage. Nick made him, Alex's brother and or his girlfriend at the time, and they were really potent. And I fell asleep, and then I woke up like 4 hours later. It was probably like 1 or 2 in the morning, and I had to pee. But one half of my body was like numb, and then the other half was just like normal. And I was like, dude, this feels so weird. And I was like, damn, should I stay up and like see what it's like? And I was like, dude, I'm fucking way too tired. I just went back to sleep. But and then so almost every time other than that, the best experience was when I was on a plane with my buddy and we were flying to Japan. But a lot of the other experiences are either I'll get like sick to my stomach and like vomit, or I'll have like I won't even feel stoned, but I feel like I have like schizophrenia or something. Like my brain is just awful.
No,
It's like it's super weird because I was like, holy shit, I don't feel high, but this feels so bizarre. Like, is my brain gonna go back to normal? Like I feel like an insane person right now.
Yeah, you're just like gotta tell yourself it's just the drugs.
It's not like I'm gonna go kill somebody, but it's like my thoughts, like I
in your
wouldn't be
head
able
and
to
stab your
slow
best
it
friend.
down. You can't slow anything down. It's just like, oh my God,
Mhm.
panic onset.
Yeah. Oh, that's how it is. I know people smoke that run away from their problems. I'm like, sometimes smoking brings my problems to the forefront.
For
Sometimes
sure.
is smoking just makes me fucking face all my problems head on, and I just don't want to deal with it because I'm smoking to chill.
Yeah. Sometimes that can be a good thing, but other times it can make you.
Yeah, I guess, but like I think it's different though, because I can attack my problems head on sober, no problem.
Yeah.
I just feel like I'm more critical when I am high. More critical of myself, at least. Even on just like mundane like shit,
Well, I overanalyze things too when I'm high.
Right. And like a negative aspect.
Yeah, sometimes for sure. Yo, bro, have you bought a gun?
No.
Are you thinking about it? You still
I
considering
want
it?
to. Yeah,
Getting
I'm
a
still considering it. It's just, I just the money I don't have to spend right now.
little home tactical shotty.
All right. This is the fucking Bubbies podcast. We're back after the intermission, our fucking Zoom, our weekly Zoom intermission, because Zoom sucks ass. But anyways, we don't know other way to do it. And to answer your question about what we were doing before the intermission was if I'm going to get a gun, I will at some point. Just need the extra bit of cash. I don't feel like it's super necessary for me right now to have one, but I do want to ultimately get one. and practice gun safety and own a gun for home protection and our home security because I think it is a must,
Yeah.
especially considering where I live.
If where you lived was like how it was when you were growing up, do you think you would have already had one?
Yeah, because my neighborhood was a lot worse when I was growing up than it is now. It's a lot more quiet nowadays. I mean, there was like a drive-by shooting maybe like 3 years ago, maybe like back in 2019.
Do
But
you hear about people?
before that was like 10 years. So,
Do you hear about people like your neighbors ever getting things like broken into or like cars broken into or their houses?
no, not sometimes there's an occasional car crash. Uh,
Oh yeah, that
there's like
turn.
occasional, yeah, there's that
That
turn
turn's
or like,
tricky
like
sometimes, I'm
my house
sure.
is like a T intersection kind of. And sometimes someone coming drunk, someone drunk driving will just slam right into one of the cars in front of our house. I remember
Yeah.
one time it happened. It was like the middle of the night, and I was taking a piss outside because this is back in the,
Damn.
this is like 5, 6 years when I was still living at my parents' house. But I was taking a piss on the front yard, and because my dad was in the bathroom, and dude, I was just taking a piss, and this car just
Don't incriminate yourself.
hits right. Well, it was just in my house, right in the bushes. But it was in the front yard, and it was in the middle of the night. It was like 2 in the morning. No one could fucking see me. I was out there by myself. Car comes
Yeah.
screeching down the street and hits my neighbor's car that was parked right in front of our house.
Oh, it was
So
parked.
yeah, it was parked
Lucky
right in
that
front of our
that was
house,
parked.
but it came straight like to our house, like towards our house, down
Whoa.
from down the street, and it went boom and hit it, and I pissed all over myself because I was like, "Whoa, what is that?" And I was like, "What the?" You know what I'm saying? I was, all I heard was bam,
And then
and
you
I
see
like
these
looked over.
cars coming towards you,
Yeah, and then the
towards the
guy like
house.
backed out and then like got down the street and then like ran out and then fell on the floor because he was just like concussed. And
Oh,
then
damn.
yeah, and then the cops came.
Whew.
But then that scared the shit out of me.
Did you stay outside or did you go back in?
I'm a bad game. Fuck that guy. Fuck that guy, dude.
How long did it take the cops to get there?
Like 20 minutes.
Damn.
20 minutes. He passed out in the middle of the streets. I knew someone
20
was gonna
minute
help him.
20-minute response time.
Yeah.
Damn. That's kind of crazy, bro.
Yeah. It was like But other than that, I mean, there hasn't been anything. There are some security issues in my backyard. There's some holes in the fences that I had to plug up recently from the drainage ditch. So there's motherfuckers walking through from the drainage ditch through my backyard to get out to the street,
Yeah, bro. I've seen way too many home invasion videos. I don't care where you live. I don't care if you live in one of the fucking safest cities in America and the safest, area of town. I'm still gonna have a gun in my house to like protect myself if somebody does come in because I see people's home invasion videos like all the time and it's just like, bro, too bad. Too bad you
Yeah.
didn't. Even
Right.
people that do have guns, it's like, if you have your gun and you're defending yourself in a home invasion, even then it's not like an easy cakewalk day now. It's still at least you're in the fight, but you don't know how many people are in your fucking house. You don't know what they've got.
Yeah.
um,
It's
and what
pretty
they're
it's
if
pretty nuts.
I've heard if people are willing to break into your house in the middle of the night, then they are willing to hurt you because if they didn't intend on that or they weren't planning on doing it if they needed to, they would break into your house like during the day, like when nobody's home.
Yeah. I mean, that's a little different now that everyone still works from home, So it's like
Yeah,
even
that's
if they're
true.
breaking in their house during the mid broad daylights, there probably someone's at least home. I mean, Catherine works from home every single day, so
Yeah.
she goes in the office sometimes, like a few times a week. Maybe she'll go in like once or twice a week, but majority of the time she's working from home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's my.
I was thinking about that the other night too. I was like, if I had a gun and we had a home invasion and I was
What would I
wrestling with
do?
the guy and Catherine picked up my gun and shot him, I don't know. Like, I don't know if she would get in trouble or not. You know what I'm saying? Because she's not a citizen. So
She
she
wouldn't
doesn't
get.
have the right to have a gun or hold a gun or shoot a gun. So I don't know
What does
how.
she? What does she have right now though?
She's on
Like
a visa
after you
right
go
now.
visa,
Yeah,
but
she doesn't have her
is it
green
a
card.
marriage visa?
No, that would be a green card, which we don't have yet. She's on like a work visa. So her company
I wonder
owns
if
her
there's like.
visa for a year.
Yeah.
And we're hoping, so she just got her visa renewed. So her company owned her visa for like 5 years. and then it ran out, so she had to apply for an extension, which is like a 1-year extension. And we were banking on her getting that, so it would give us time for her to get a green card without her getting sent back.
Yeah.
And a few months ago, she found out that she got it, which was awesome. And now we're hoping within this 1 year time that she is able to get her green card, so we don't have to fucking worry about that. But it's a slow process. So
Yeah, for sure. That's unfortunate. I thought like if you got married, I thought for sure you could instantly become citizen, you know? Like
yeah, I don't think she wants a dual citizenship because she gets taxed twice,
yeah,
from my knowledge. So
that's
she doesn't really want a dual citizenship. She'd rather just take the green card and get taxed by America instead of America and England.
or a
So,
green card. Yeah. I
so
guess that works too.
right.
Don't you have to have a green card for a certain amount of time actually before you are considered a citizen?
Yeah, from what I know, she has to have a green card for like 3 or something. I don't know. Not even I honestly I don't know, but from what I've heard, because some of her friends have green cards, one of her friend has a green card and she's divorced and she still has a green card. So you have to have it an X amount of time, and then if you get divorced or separate or whatever, you can still keep your green card, just live off a green card
Right.
for like 20 years or something like that. So
Dude, that brings up a really interesting you know, I was just thinking about something that is a little different that a lot of people don't think about, but like the laws that, like, in terms of the event and the jurisdiction between the two countries, you would think, like, because there is definitely laws somewhere. Like we have some laws either federally. I don't know about states. I was thinking first maybe they have like state laws for visa holders. Like if something happens, like you said, like a self-defense situation or what have you. Um, is that person tried in the United States like with a trial, and is there laws that would protect them to be tried as a citizen, or does the United States just say here's the crime and like go back to your
and
country and
yeah,
they'll
here's
they'll
deportation.
charge you like you
Well,
know
that's the thing. It's like, is it like, it's an act of self defense. The gun is like registered in my name, but if she grabbed it and then because I was like physically wrestling with the guy, so she grabbed it and shot him while he
yeah,
had me
well,
pinned down on the floor and was beating the shit out of me, and she shot him in the
yeah,
face and
but
killed
even
him,
if the gun was
or shot him and
registered,
injured him. Like, I wonder if because it's not registered in her name and because she's on a
no,
visa or whatever, and she shoots the guy, that maybe that's like a conflict. Because there's those stupid
no,
laws where
that's not a law. If she was your wife and she was a citizen, she could
but what about she's under a
legally
visa?
defend
Visa.
herself.
I'm talking about.
That's
No,
what
I'm
I'm
not talking. That's what I'm talking about. Under a visa, or
Yeah.
even under a green card, because she's
Well,
not
you were
technically a
saying because
citizen.
it's not the rifle's not in her name, like it's not
Right.
registered to her. Regardless of that, it doesn't like if she was a citizen, the way our gun laws work is if she was your wife and she's an American citizen, she's not going to get in trouble for fucking killing the guy that's trying to murder you with a shotgun
Right. Or trying to just like
because
beating the shit out of me.
it's
He's like pinned on top
self-defense.
of me,
Yeah.
give me the ground and pound.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't have to have your name registered to a gun or a gun registered to your name to defend yourself with a gun,
Yeah.
you know. But, it depends
Yeah,
on
I just
how
wonder
you
what the
got the gun in the
consequences are.
situation you're
Because
using.
there's like those weird laws is like if someone like breaks into your house and you shoot them like as they're running away, they can sue you, even though they broke into
Mhm.
your house. Or like someone breaks into your house and they trip and fall in the middle of the night and they break their knee, they can still sue you for like having a fucked
Yeah.
up house.
There's
So it's like there's those, what I'm saying, there's like those weird, stupid fucking laws that just,
stupid laws.
yeah,
Well, yeah,
that
that's the
like,
thing. The state, a lot of states, like a lot of those are state laws, and they
mhm,
actually have. I don't remember what it's called. There's an actual name for it, but they will enact a what's it called, like a castle or like something castle or whatever. But California and some other states, like we have the right to defend ourselves in our home, and like if we kill someone in our house because they're like
they're past the
attacking us,
threshold. Yeah.
yeah, like that's legally allowed. I don't remember the name of the law or what it's called, but yeah, some states you're not allowed to stand and fight and defend yourself. You have to attempt to run and get away from the situation, because if you do use a gun and you do stop them, you can still get in trouble.
Yeah, I know.
That
I
is
know for
so insane.
California, it's like that. California,
That
when
is
someone enters
crazy.
your house, you can shoot them, but if they have their
Yeah,
back turned
that's a
towards you
good thing. I
because they're
like that
running
law
away
in California.
and you shoot them. But like in Atlanta, I remember there's this home security footage of this Asian lady that lives in Atlanta, and like three dudes broke into her house, and so she was a gun owner, and she like heard people breaking into her house. She went out and grabbed
Yeah.
her gun, and she ran out the hallway just busting at them, like not even no
Damn.
hesitation, just
Good
busting
on
at, and they
her.
were running away, and she ran out the house chasing after them and
With
shooting
a
them.
shotgun.
And she was, I think it was just a pistol. She just had a
Oh,
pistol, and she
okay.
was like shooting at him with the pistol, and she ran out into her yard and kept busting at him and killed one of the guys as he was running away. But she didn't get in trouble. Like in Atlanta,
Yeah.
it's like okay to do that, even though they're running away.
Yeah,
So
I mean, just because they're running away doesn't mean that if she stops shooting, that they're not going to turn around
and
and
shoot
fucking
her.
go after her.
Yeah,
She
because they
doesn't
had a
know.
gun on them
They were
too.
just in the house with her, threatening her probably and trying to kill her. And then she
Mhm.
fucking has a gun and saves us.
They came out
Yeah,
and busting, dude.
anybody that would find her guilty of anything, of like murder or like whatever, no, like that judge or that jury is absolutely out of their mind, you know.
Yeah,
So it's
it's
unfortunate though, because now you have to worry about stuff like that, like self-defense laws. Like, am I gonna get in trouble for this, or is the log like is the my
yeah.
state gonna
I don't
try
think
me this
most
way?
people in the moment really think about it. It's kind of
No,
fight
of
or
course
flight,
not.
So you kind of just do it and then deal with the consequences,
Yeah, you
whatever,
gotta
if there is any
do what you
later.
gotta do to survive.
Yeah, do what you got to do to survive
But at
because
least get
it's
as
either at that
prepared
point
as
it's
you
either me or
can.
you.
Be as prepared as you can though. Have a firearm.
Yeah, I would
Think
like to
about
own
your
a pistol.
tactics.
I would like to own a pistol and have it just tucked somewhere in my house. And if
Yo,
someone broke
save
in,
up. There's a nice pistol. There's a few nice pistols you can get less than $400. And they come with like multiple
are they
magazines,
22s?
2 to 3. No, they're 9 mils, bro.
Hmm.
I mean, 20. If you wanted a 22, it's not like I
I
wouldn't
want something
recommend
that
it.
I want
22
something
could
that's
still
gonna have
be
an
a home
exit wound.
defense.
I want
Yeah,
something that will go through the body. You know what I'm
then
saying?
yeah,
22
then
ain't
you
gonna
want a
go through the
9
body.
mil. I mean, there's other rounds that would do it, but if you want a handgun and something to do that for like home
I want a
defense,
375. I want like one like that. I want
no,
fucking
you don't want one
bullets
of
like that.
those.
I want something that can pierce a tank. I want to shoot somebody and blow their arm off.
Blow a lung out.
Yeah, just like
50 cal will do that just fine.
right. I know, imagine that. Yes, your home protection weapon is a 50 cal sniper rifle.
Well, some people
You
do
just quick
with
scope somebody that breaks into your house. You just do a 360 quick scope and blow someone's head off.
Yeah, because it's Call of
And
Duty.
like that gets uploaded to the internet because you have like a in-home security like footage, and someone just you just run out into your living room. You like this.
Dude, I'm surprised no one's made it. I'm surprised no one's made a spoof of that yet.
That'd be so
like
funny.
start a video like you're actually showing
It's like
somebody
an
like an
actual
actual
break-in.
home invasion.
Yeah.
Break it, and then some guy just runs out. It's like the night vision too. Like you can see
Yeah,
them,
yeah.
like,
It's like all the white,
see
like
the
pale
dudes
night
breaking
vision
in the house, and then this dude
See
just
the light
runs
in his
out.
eyes?
He just runs out into the middle of the room and jumps 360 no scopes.
That would be the best video ever. Did you see speaking of Call of Duty, because obviously that's what we're talking about here.
Yeah.
Did you see Patty the Batty, Patty Pimbleton, teabagger guy after he won his match, and he's like, it's from Call of Duty. Call of Duty, Modern Warfare.
Oh,
or
I didn't
however
hear
the
that.
fucking Liverpool accent people talk.
Oh, that's what he said. It's for Call of Duty. No, I didn't hear his when he was on the mic, the Octagon interview.
Yeah, and then he talked about mental health because right before his weigh-in, his friend killed himself.
Yeah, I know.
And he's
I heard
like,
about
dude,
that.
we got to speak up. He's like, it's a shame. It's a shame that men can't talk about it. Yeah, I think that's good, man. I think that's
a
super
good
good.
message.
If you feel like shit, you should be able to, even if it's like, it doesn't have to be even a therapist, man. It's just like your friend, you know?
Talk to your homies. Yeah, exactly. I wasn't a huge fan of the guy, honestly, before. And I'm still not. Like, I think that was a good message, but I just don't like.
I like him, dude.
I find him annoying in terms of
that's the fifth Beatle, bro.
The UFC's like pumping him up like super hard, and he's talking a lot of big talk for beating guys that are like mediocre. They're not bad guys, but they're not even close to ranked. He's talking like he's Conor McGregor before he's even hit like the top.
Yeah, 20. But I get it though. You got to sell yourself, right? If you can talk
3 wins, I think, in the UFC,
The
which is
UFC
good.
doesn't.
3
The
wins in a
UFC
row.
doesn't care about a good fight. The UFC cares about selling tickets and promotion. The UFC doesn't give a fuck about that. They're just trying to make their money, bro.
I think
So if
they
they
are
can
trying to
pump,
build up other stars because when
they're
they
trying to.
build
Well,
up
they're trying to build.
stars, they've seen that the more money rolls in. Like if they
Yeah,
can build another Conor McGregor, that's if you
they're
think
doing
about it.
that with
After
Sugar Sean
Conor
right now.
McGregor, oh yeah. Well, yeah, for sure. Dude, they just put Sugar Sean up against oh, what's his name? Pete Pucher, Jan.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That fool, bro. That like he went from fighting that his last fight with I don't remember his name at this moment, but
Some
that
fucko.
guy was ranked like 9 or
Mm-hmm.
11 or something, and then
Yeah.
now he's going to fight the top 2
Top,
or top
yeah.
1
He's like in the
guy.
top 3.
Yeah, top 3, dude. I'm actually pretty sure his rank is number 1 underneath the champ,
But
who's also
he's like the
named
next guy in line. Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, if
Yeah.
he wins, that's gonna be crazy. Like
I
that's
I
an
like Patty
actual
Pembleton though, because after his fights he blows
Pimblett.
up.
It's
You know what I'm saying? Like he
Pimblett.
gets
Patty
fat
Pimblett.
again, and he gets
Yeah,
fat,
he
and then he
does.
gets hella skinny just when he goes into his camp for like a month. But after that, he like eats like a 12,000 calories after his fight in like one day.
I know that fool gets chunky, dude.
Dude, he gets
puffy.
hella chunky, and he's like, I watched an interview with him. He's like, doesn't matter as long as you can see your dick.
That's funny.
He's like, I don't care as long as you can see your dick. It's like, yeah, I get it.
I haven't seen an interview with him when he's that blown up. I don't, most of the time I see him talking is when he's at the fights, so he's done all the weight cutting.
Yeah.
But no, I liked that message. I thought it was good. You know, we even touched on like mental health or anxiety problems and shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's good. I think that's some good additions to the podcast.
Yeah, some good additions
Just
to the
mental
body.
health awareness in general. You know, I think that's good for men to do it because there's a stigma on mental health for men.
There is. Yeah, it's like we have to be high value men and tough guys when all I want to do is just be low value and cry all the time. Have you been seeing? You've been aware of like? I'm sure you've been aware, and I'm sure you probably even subscribe to some of it because knowing how you are, to the red pill like manosphere where it's like high value man and alpha males, and like I'm a high value man, so my woman I can have a woman, but she's not allowed to have like an Instagram or go out and party with her friends, and I can like cheat on her, and she's not allowed to cheat on me.
What?
Yeah.
What are these? What are the
like the Fresh and Fit podcast, or like Andrew Tate, Cobra Tate, like all these people, all these guys that talk about high value men. And like, if you're making a certain amount of money, like a woman should respect you no matter what. And it's just like red pill, like alpha male bullshit, like manosphere. Like, yeah, it's just like red pill shit. And it's fucking stupid.
I don't have any idea who you're talking about, the people you just mentioned, but I did find or hear just recently about this guy. What's his name? Mentioned it in his podcast or his
Andrew Tate.
Andrew Tate, dude.
Andrew Tate. Okay, see the thing about Andrew Tate is I think he's fucking hilarious, and I honestly don't know if he's trolling or not. I don't know if he's just kind of being like a grifter and like preaching preaching this like red pill bullshit just to make money off of like dumb stupid motherfuckers, and he doesn't actually believe it himself.
I think he believes.
I don't know. Yeah, but some of the shit he says is nuts, dude. And it's like I almost refuse to believe that anybody believes in that kind of stuff. I think it's so some of the shit he says is so wild and just so far out there. I can't look at it as anything other than comical. Like he's like well, he's just like he said he should his girl's not allowed to have an Instagram. He should be allowed to sleep with other. He should be allowed to sleep with other women, and his girl can't even leave the house. Like his woman should clean unprompted. His women should have 2 coffees for him out of respect.
I feel like it's too. The one thing that might make me think he isn't making a joke about it is that playing that role or like saying stuff like that or preaching that kind of message in our society today would just get you like immediately canceled and removed off of YouTube.
No, he's untouchable right now.
Yeah,
he's because he lives in Romania, dude. So he owns like casinos. He like owns businesses and
But YouTube hasn't kicked him off,
but
bro.
he doesn't have a YouTube channel.
He doesn't have a YouTube channel?
No, and your camera just went out. Oh wait, no,
Yeah,
now
it
it's
came back though.
Yeah.
It went to my last battery.
Yeah. He doesn't own a YouTube channel. All he has is an Instagram. So he's just
wait. I heard about this. He somehow has incentivized other people to share his content on other platforms.
Yeah. So okay. So he
And
has
they
this
can
thing
get
called
like since he's so big, people that do it, it's almost like a sort of like a Ponzi scheme in a way.
It's an MLM. It's an MLM. It's a multi-leveling marketing scheme. It's a pyramid. It's a pyramid scheme.
It's a pyramid
Yeah.
scheme.
He has you pay for this thing
That's
called Hustlers.
crazy.
He has this
But
thing
it's,
called
like,
Hustlers
working for him.
University. Hustlers University, right? And
Yeah.
There's affiliate links. So if you sign up for Hustlers University, if you get someone to sign up through your affiliate link, you get 10% of the cut.
Yep.
So there's all these accounts that just make all these memes about Andrew Tate owning people, owning feminists, owning liberals, owning this, owning that, and then all those views all those pages go viral, and then in the links on those pages is the Hustlers University to sign up, and then those accounts make 10%. So it's like you see all these accounts popping up on TikTok, on YouTube Shorts, on Instagram, and they're not even Andrew Tate. It's just people doing it for them because they signed up for Hustlers University and trying to make money off of it because they get a cut through affiliate link.
That's crazy, bro.
Right? Because he only owns an Instagram, and I think he has a Twitter too, but that's it. Like he doesn't have a YouTube channel. I found out about him through your mom's house.
Maybe he will say whatever he want about anything, and it could be completely ridiculous, but he doesn't have to necessarily worry about it because he's not actually.
He can't get canceled, dude.
He doesn't
give a what? He doesn't give a fuck. Two, he owns his own businesses.
Everything he says in that type of format because he doesn't have any like consistency that he needs to follow up on.
No, yeah, exactly.
Like, he's not being interviewed. You know,
okay. So I first heard about him was on your mom's house podcast with Tom Segura and Christina P. You know how I love that podcast.
I don't know if I recognize that podcast.
Oh, really? Well, it's called Your Mom's House. Very funny podcast. They had Andrew Tate on. That's how I found out about Andrew Tate. They used to react to clips. They used to have clips of him talking on the internet and of him like saying wild shit, and they would react to it. So they brought him on the podcast, and it's probably one of the most funniest podcasts I've ever seen in my entire life. I highly recommend you watch it because it is wild the shit he says, and it is so hilariously funny. Some of the things he says, I was almost in tears laughing on some of it because it's just so fucking funny and so horrific. Some of the things he says, it's great. It's fucking amazing podcast. But since then, he's everywhere. He's completely exploded. Right now, he's making the rounds on Twitch where he keeps getting on people's Twitch and he keeps on getting on Zoom calls on people's he has like XQC, Hassan Piker, Aiden Ross, they're all having him on their Twitch streams, and he's like debating with them or just like talking shit on there, shooting shit with them, like on the late night. He's like smoking a cigar, having some Asian lady like rub his bag, like probably some, someone that he was recently in a scandal for sex trafficking where he had like all these women in his house and he wouldn't let them leave the house or something like that.
What?
Yeah, he just got like busted for like some kind of scandal. Allegedly, let's say allegedly, because I don't fucking allegedly he got busted for some scandal, some like sex trafficking scandal or something like that.
Well, if he's in a different country or like
he's in Romania, he's in Romania.
I know, but if he travels to places like Thailand and other things, it wouldn't surprise me. Other areas of Asia, if they do that, rich people do that, and then they go like sleep with a bunch of prostitutes, and sometimes a lot of prostitutes are involved in.
Well, they busted him at his house in Romania. Like he had women at his house, and like he wasn't letting him leave.
Wow.
Or something like that. Yeah.
That's gnarly, if that's true.
Yeah. There's one thing that I heard a quote from him. He said on someone's podcast, I forget, or he said somewhere, but I seen it. And he talks about why he lives in Romania. And he goes, I like living in Romania because corruption is available to the common man. He's like, if you live in America, corruption is only available to the uber rich that can pay lawyers to get off on stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like corruption is only available to the uber rich. He's like, you can get pulled over by the cops in Romania and give them $10 and they'll fuck off. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's like, I like it because the corruption's more available to the common man rather than like the super uber rich that, are untouchable. So I thought that was a pretty funny quote, and I was like, it was interesting, right? Yeah, it was interesting perspective on it. Because I don't really know shit about Romania. I know it's not like your money. I heard, from what I hear, Romania is a relatively poor country, and your money goes like super far out there.
Yeah,
so,
your dollar goes further.
Yeah.
Interesting. I know I have a friend who's been filming a documentary out in Africa in the Congo.
Yep.
And he tells me like that's how shit over there is too. Like, you bribe like police officers and stuff. You give them like some cash, like American cash, and they'll let you go.
Yeah, they won't fuck with you.
Yeah. He said though that a lot of the times they just intentionally would like pull him and his crew over, and
because they knew they're gonna get some money
for no reason, and then they would be, at that point they're like blackmailing them.
Yeah.
So
he probably paid off somebody, and then the word got around on the police force, and like, hey, if you see this guy, just pull him over. He'll give you like $100.
Give you money. Yeah. They're like, oh, they're filming a documentary. Well, they have a budget. Someone's paying them a lot of money.
Yeah.
That's probably how the police would look at it. But I was gonna say, bro, I gotta get going. Gotta wrap it up.
Okay, let's sign it off.
Other obligations.
Let's do it.
But
all right, you've been listening to the Bubbies Podcast.
Yeah, you've been listening. We had some good conversations, bro. I thought this is like the second time in a row I think we kind of just gone like off the cuff, no plan. But it was a good time. Thanks for spending it with me and doing a podcast so we can talk to our whole one.
Yeah, we only have one view on our last podcast, and that was Catherine that listened to it.
Yeah, and
while she's working.
My Bubby here, he's discouraged because he puts a lot of time into editing our podcasts, and if you're not watching it, all you people out there, like, just help him out. Just drop us a like.
It's not even like I'm doing crazy editing. It's just I have to re-watch through the entire podcast to edit like a few things out because I don't remember specifically. We're not time stamping anything. We're not time. Like I don't have like a stopwatch on me, like time stamping. Oh, at fucking 35 minutes in, I got to edit this out. I'm like, I have to re-watch the whole podcast to like figure out where I need to edit certain things out. So, I think this podcast was pretty good. This podcast was pretty good. Anyways, let's close this bitch out. This is the Bubbies Podcast. You're here with your chubby Bubby Kelly, and you're here with your hubby Bubby Zach. Check out our channels. NoManCave for Zach. He does gaming, let's play stuff, gaming videos. He streams. I do vlogs. I got a vlog coming out pretty soon. Probably gonna do some shooting too, bro. Yeah. Do some shooting videos. Shooting content on the way from Zach. Vlog content on the way from me. So stay tuned, subscribe, lick our ass. Just all the other stuff. Like, comment, subscribe, check that bell, all that fucking fun stuff. All right, guys. Thanks.
Peace out.
Peace.